Since 1988, we at Surumi have combined comprehensive research and innovations in materials. We are constantly developing and improving our products through the use of revolutionary new materials. These innovations fill the needs of ever-changing modern applications. We have worked constantly to provide the best pump for your needs. This has resulted in a wide array of advantages for you, including the elimination of the need for cast metals. This has culminated in the Vanks series of pumps. The Vanks pump is a unique combination of special synthetic resins and stainless steel. Vanks, which means vanguard in technology, was chosen as the name of this series of pumps because they combine proven durability with superior performance to usher in a new era in pump products. Synthetic resins have been used in a wide variety of industrial applications. They have proven to be both cost-effective and durable. Surumi Pump has taken this technology one step further. We have independently modified the formulas of these resins to create compounds tailored to the requirements of each pump component. The motor cover is made from a resin formulated to resist heat and shrinkage. The motor cover spacer utilizes a resin that will resist chemicals and oil. The upper and lower pump casing materials are formulated for rigidity and low shrinkage. The strainer stand uses resin formulated for impact resistance. The oil casing materials are compatible with oils in high temperatures. The impeller is made from a special resin that will withstand impact, shrinkage, and high temperatures. The question is, can these synthetic resins handle the heavy-duty applications and withstand the environment in which they must operate? Will they be as durable as cast metals? To demonstrate the superiority of Vanks series design and materials, approximately 20 different extreme endurance tests were performed. Vanks pumps were operated for over 2,000 hours at temperatures between 100 and 125 degrees Fahrenheit in 3 different solutions. A Vanks pump was tested in a chlorine solution of 200 parts per million. Two different cast pumps were put to the same test. After 1,500 hours, corrosion was apparent on the cast pumps. The Vanks pump, however, showed no signs of corrosion. The Vanks pump was left idle for an extended period of time, and unlike the cast pump, corrosion did not cause the impeller to lock up. The pump was then tested in a mixture of cooking oil. This caused no damage to the synthetic resins of the Vanks pump. The third test was performed to show that the Vanks pump would withstand a mixture of various household chemicals. After running in this mixture of shampoo, chlorine, toilet cleanser, and various cleaning products, the Vanks pump showed no signs of chemical attack. Following the chemical resistance tests, the Vanks pump was subjected to extreme temperature testing. The pump was run continuously for 1,500 hours at a temperature of 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Afterwards, the pump, and especially the head cover, were checked for shrinkage, softening, or cracking. None were found. To demonstrate the Vanks pump's resistance to low temperatures, the pump was frozen solid in a block of ice. This test checked for any signs of warping or deformation of the synthetic resins caused by freezing. After the pump was removed from the ice, it was measured on a scale of microns. There was no warping, cracking, or any deformation to the casing or any of the components of the Vanks pump. In order to compare the durability of the Vanks pump to a cast iron unit, a drop test was performed from a height of 8 feet. As you can see, the cast iron pump did not fare too well. The same exact test was then performed on the Vanks unit. Amazingly, there was no significant damage. This test clearly proves the superiority of the Vanks pump over the cast iron unit. The durability of the handle was then tested in the same manner. The Vanks passed this test with flying colors. To test how the Vanks would withstand the elements, the pump was placed in a small greenhouse for an extended period of time. After 290 days of direct exposure to sunlight, the synthetic resins showed no damage from the high temperatures or ultraviolet radiation. The durability of the motor and float switches was tested by a continuous on-off operation. After hours and hours of testing in this extreme operating condition, the Vanks pumps were unaffected. Continued testing has shown the Vanks pump to be resistant to the most harsh industrial applications. The Vanks pump constantly outperforms the cast models. Combining sound pump design with innovative materials, Surumi Pump has introduced a pump for the next millennium. The four major advantages of the Vanks series are: first, Vanks pumps are lightweight. Because of the synthetic resins, Vanks pumps weigh about half as much as similar cast pumps. Second, it is rugged and reliable. With dedicated research, we were able to develop synthetic resins with strength matched to the functional requirements of every pump component. stronger than cast materials, the result is an extremely durable pump. Third, Vanks pumps are corrosion resistant. Corrosion resistance means a Vanks pump will provide long-lasting service. Fourth, maintenance is easy. The Vanks pump uses a back pull-out system. By removing 4 screws, the motor can easily be removed from the pump. The Vanks model PU is designed to handle the solids and stringy material found in raw sewage. The Vanks model PN is designed to handle wastewater. With limited solids handling ability, it is well suited for general sump duty. The Vanks model PSF is designed to handle effluent or raw water at higher heads. As only an experienced manufacturer of submersible pumps could provide, we bring you the Vanks pumps. Vanks is the result of our sensitivity to changing times, and we are committed to satisfying your requirements for quality pumping equipment. Vanks is engineered for people and the earth, working to make amenities from technology, amenics, a reality. Vanks, featuring specialized synthetic resins, is the pump of the future. Leading the industry in reliability, Vanks is brought to you with confidence by Surumi Pump.